Our professor, Dr. Alastair Finch, had a strict rule about project submissions. Any online store idea not launched by 10 a.m. on the dot of the deadline would receive a 0, a rule he would soon experience himself. Dr. Finch's rule was draconian. Your e-commerce website had to be live and fully functional, accessible from any device, by exactly 10 a.m. Even a second late, and it was an automatic, non-negotiable 0 for the entire 40% of our final grade. I witnessed its brutal enforcement. Poor Sarah Jenkins had her unique print-on-demand pet accessories site pulled up by Dr. Finch at 10 and 3 seconds. He coldly declared, "Miss Jenkins, your site was 3 seconds late." 0. Then there was Mark Peterson, whose vintage tech dropshipping store loaded at 10 and 1 second. Dr. Finch, without a trace of empathy, announced, "Mr. Peterson, your 1 second delay means a 0. Their appeals were met with his unyielding stance that rules were rules, fostering an environment of learned helplessness among students. My own custom-designed sticker business, Stick It to the Man, was at stake, representing a potential $500 investment in inventory and easily 100 hours of my time. More importantly, this project was 40% of my final grade, and I needed an A to graduate with honors. I prepared meticulously, setting up multiple redundant hosting options and spending the entire night before the deadline validating every link and product image. I arrived in class at 8 a.m., 2 hours early, with 2 fully charged laptops, my phone, and a tablet, all ready to access my live site. I also had screenshots with timestamps from external monitoring services showing my site's uptime. The clock ticked, 9:45 a.m., 9:50 a.m., 9:55 a.m. Dr. Finch was nowhere to be seen. The tension in the room was palpable. 9:58 a.m., 9:59 a.m. We all refreshed our browsers at 10 and 0 seconds, confirming our sites were live. He still wasn't there. 10:01 a.m., 10:05 a.m. A growing buzz of uncomfortable anticipation filled the room. Finally, at 10:15 a.m., Dr. Finch sauntered in carrying a Starbucks cup. He casually mentioned, "Sorry I'm late, traffic was a nightmare." I calmly raised my hand. "Dr. Finch," I said, "your policy states all submissions must be live by 10 a.m. Your arrival at 10:15 a.m. means you missed your own deadline for being present to receive them. Does this mean our projects, by your rule, should also be considered late?" Whispers erupted. Phones were already out, recording. Just then, Dean Wallace walked in, holding a printout of Dr. Finch's syllabi from the past 3 years, highlighting the strict 10 a.m. submission policy. Dean Wallace announced that effective immediately. Dr. Finch's tenure review, which was dependent on student feedback regarding fairness, would reflect his inability to adhere to his own rules, leading to a mandatory probationary period. The principle of reciprocity had come full circle. Follow for a new story every day.